I know I haven't done a YouTube rant in a while, but there's a lot going on. I look pretty damn good with the beard, huh? Distinguished. And there's a lot of things going on. I just can't be silent about it any longer. A lot of you people are aware that I got back in the ring a little bit. I was in touch with some independent promoters right in the New York area. And I went out, did a couple of things, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And, I mean, I wasn't surprised, but the business has not changed. I'm talking about on a low level. Unfortunately, when you deal with low-level wrestling, you deal with low-level individuals. Now, I'm not going to mention any names. And, you know, I apologize. I mean, and I've dealt with some good people. But if you think I'm talking about you in this particular rant, then you know what? Question yourself. Don't question me. You're going to have to question yourself if you think I'm talking about you. But I've dealt with some people who, they'll shake your hand, they'll look you straight in the eye. Hey, Phil, how you doing? How's everything going on? You know? Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. And what they end up doing, all they have is selfish intentions. Now, the one thing Johnny Rods taught me was, he told me, you know, never be desperate for publicity. Never go out there and try to jump in front of the camera. And he's right. He's right. If you have anything to say, anything worthwhile, if you have any skill, if you have any talent, if you have, you know, a scintilla of entertainment, and something that's entertaining about you, people will come and listen. You'll draw. It takes a little bit of time, but you can get your name out there. But that's how you do it. You don't do it by being a conniver. You don't do it by being desperate. You know, some people make it in the business. Most people don't. I've been fortunate enough. I had a little taste. I had a little taste of pro wrestling. But it's not reflective of who I am, the little run I had. Frankly, I walked away from it. I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't a big-time wrestling fan. In any event, I've mentioned the story plenty of times, but I walked away from it. But without question, I have something to say. I'm entertaining, at least, right? Some people, whether you think I'm off the wall, but at least I have something to say, and for the most part, it's grounded in truth. Because if I was just up there BSing all the time, no one would take me. Nobody would take me serious. But I've come across people that with a little bit of authority, you know, they talk to you, they insult you, no respect, because they think, for the most part, that's the way the independent wrestling is around the world. Because you're dealing with connivers, you're dealing with thieves, you're dealing with liars and scumbags and douchebags. So they think they have to be like that. So instead of being upfront and honest with you, they BS you. They BS you and right to your face. They'll talk to you, yeah, they'll call you up on the phone and they want to be friends, but they're nothing but worthless connivers. Now, like I said, I had a little bit of run, but you know what? For some odd reason, 15, 16 years now out of the business, I'm able to do something and say something and make myself relevant again in professional wrestling. And I don't care, all you people out there, all you friggin' rats who run these mark sites. And in a short bit, I want to say something about Matt Stryker and some of the crap I've been reading about him. And it's not him per se. It's not him. These are allegations. But because you have people out there who think they're knowledgeable, they think they're experienced, they think they know everything. But you know what? If you lie to someone, if you don't give them respect, you don't acknowledge them, then you're nothing. You're absolutely nothing. Again, I ain't talking about everybody I've dealt with over the past few months. If you think I'm talking about you, then you got to question yourself. All right, now I want to say something about Matt Stryker. I've been really reading recently, ironically, on these wrestling ring rat mark sites. One in particular is this WrestlingIncorporated.com. Now, there have been allegations of some photographs floating around out there. Now, whether they're true or not, it doesn't matter. At this point, they've been considered allegations. But the thing I don't understand about these, and I met the guy over at Gleason's Gym. I met Matt Stryker. I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was. We kind of introduced ourselves to each other, and then you know, that was about it. You know, just say a couple of nice things. And he seems like a nice guy. I mean, he seems like a nice guy. He's like a hard-working guy. And in any event, there's been some allegations of some explicit photographs of his wiener floating around on the internet. Now, Who cares? Who cares? Again, these are just allegations. But the thing that's ironic is that you get these wrestling websites, and these guys, they profess to be big-time fans. They know so much. They know every friggin', every match I had. They know every win-loss thing I had. They know how many times, all the crap they say, Damien Demento was nothing but a jobber. They know my whole career inside out. That's how knowledgeable they are. And they profess themselves to be fans. But meanwhile, all they do is perpetuate allegations out there. Things that are gonna hurt. This guy, for all I know, he's a hard-working guy, man. He's got bills. I don't know if he owns a house or whatever. I don't even know if he has married and kids, but the guy's just trying to make a living. And you got some allegations out there that he took pictures of his wiener. Big deal. Big deal. Hey, you ring rats over there for Wrestling Incorporated. Were you up in arms when the WWE, I imagined they okayed when, what's his name? What the hell, the guy with the blonde hair, I forget his name. Shawn Michaels. He did a spread in that gay magazine, Playgirl. And I imagine they showed his wiener there, and I think there's been other wrestlers who've done nonsense like that. We all up in arms about that? You profess to be fans of the wrestling business, but meanwhile all you do is spread allegations that are going to hurt somebody.